The movie begins by showing a tribe that lived in the snow-covered mountains. These people used to hunt wild elephants that rarely appeared in the mountains. Sometimes they wouldn't come at all, which led the tribe members to starve. This situation made the tribe extremely worried and upset. There was an elderly woman in the tribe whom everyone called Mother. She had a unique ability. She could communicate with souls. One day they found a girl named Evelet. A young boy from the same tribe, named Delay, developed feelings for Evelet. Delay's father possessed a white rod, which was highly significant, as he was always the first to strike while hunting. One day, Delay's father decided to embark on a journey. At night, he told his friend, "I must leave, but promise me that you won't tell anyone about this or reveal the reason for my departure." He then handed over the white rod to his friend and left. After his father's departure, other children in the tribe started teasing Delay, saying that his father had run away out of fear. However, the truth behind his father's departure was known only to his friend. Evelet and Delay both felt lonely and in need of companionship, which led to their growing friendship. Over time, their bond deepened, and years passed. One day, a large number of wild elephants entered the tribe's territory. It was then decided that whoever successfully hunted an elephant first would marry Evelet, receive the white rod, and be declared the leader of the tribe. Evelet suggested to Delay that they run away and get married, but Delay refused. He said, "I won't run away like my father. Watch me. I will be the one to hunt the wild elephant and marry you." The tribe members began their hunt, and they managed to trap a massive elephant in a net. However, the elephant broke free and ran away, dragging the net along with it. The tribe members tried to hold on to the net, but the elephant's speed increased, forcing them to let go, except for Delay, who held on tightly. The elephant dragged Delay up a steep mountain where it attempted to attack him. Delay fought back, striking it with his spear, but it had no effect. The elephant charged again, and this time Delay attacked it with his rod. This blow finally killed the elephant. The tribe arrived and was astonished to see that Delay had taken down such a massive beast. Overjoyed, they handed him the white rod, and as per their agreement, Evelet was given to him. The tribe then decided to arrange their marriage. However, Delay was deep in thought about something. Delay was troubled because everyone believed he had held on to the net intentionally. But the truth was that he had also let go. His hand had just gotten stuck. Feeling unworthy, he returned the white rod, telling Evelet, "I did not kill the elephant. It got caught in my rod by accident." Since the rod was a symbol of leadership and marriage to Evelet, giving it up meant letting go of her as well. Evelet was hurt by his decision, and this caused a separation between them. Despite their deep love for each other, they were bound by the tribe's customs and traditions. That same night, a group of horsemen attacked the tribe, capturing both men and women, including Evelet. However, Delay and a few of his companions managed to escape. Determined to rescue his people, Delay declared, "I will bring them back." His companion warned him, "No one returns from the dangerous mountains." But Delay reasoned, "If those attackers came from there, it means there is a way." Delay and his allies followed the footprints of the horses, embarking on a treacherous journey. As they crossed the mountains, they eventually reached the other side, where the land began. Moving forward, they entered a dense jungle and soon spotted their captured tribespeople, including Evelet, being taken away as prisoners. That night, Delay managed to free Evelet and a few others, but the captors quickly retaliated, capturing them again. During the attack, one of Delay's allies was injured, and the captors continued their march, taking the prisoners further away. Delay, pulling his injured friend along, kept moving forward. After some time, they grew hungry, so Delay went hunting. However, he fell into a deep pit where several animals were already trapped, including a massive, dangerous saber-toothed tiger. As it started raining, the pit began to fill with water and the tiger started drowning. Before it could die, Delay decided to free it. He looked at the tiger and said, "I will release you, but promise me that you won't eat me." Surprisingly, the tiger kept its word and walked away without attacking him. After escaping the pit, Delay returned to his injured friend. His friend told him, "Last night I heard screams in the distance." They decided to head in that direction and soon discovered that a nearby village had been attacked. When they arrived, the villagers surrounded them, ready to kill them. But just then, the same saber-toothed tiger appeared. The sight of the giant beast terrified the villagers. The tiger walked toward Delay, and he calmly said, "I saved you. Try to recognize me." Hearing Delay's words, the saber-toothed tiger left without harming anyone. The villagers were shocked and amazed at what they had witnessed. Realizing that Delay was special, they welcomed him and his injured friend into their village, offering them food and hospitality. As they sat together, Delay asked, "How do you know our language?" One of the villagers explained, "A long time ago, a man came here looking for a safe place. He taught us your language." Delay was stunned. "Who was that man?" he asked. The villagers revealed that the man was none other than Delay's father. Shocked, Delay asked where his father was now. The villagers told him, "The demon souls took him, along with some of our people. No one has ever returned from that place." They then told Delay, "According to our prophecy, a man will come, one who can speak to the tiger. He will be the one to lead us and save our people." Soon the news spread among the neighboring tribes. "The man who speaks to the tiger has arrived." Delay's friend then approached him and said, "I need to tell you something important. Your father didn't run away in fear. He left to find a new land where our people wouldn't starve." Delay, confused and angry, asked, "Why didn't you tell me this before?" His friend replied, "Because your father asked me not to. If the tribe had known, they would have abandoned our homeland one by one, causing chaos. He wanted to keep it a secret." Now, determined more than ever, Delay and the tribe set out on their journey toward the mountains. They reached a great river, where some of the tribe's people used boats to continue their journey. However, Delay and his group had no boats, so they decided to cross on foot. The only way forward was through a massive desert, a deadly path that no one had ever survived. But Delay, refusing to give up, declared, "We will cross this desert. No matter what happens, we will save our people." At dawn, they set out on their dangerous trek. After days of struggle, they finally reached the other side. What they saw shocked them: giant pyramids being constructed by thousands of enslaved people. The captors had brought their prisoners here to force them into brutal labor. The number of slaves was enormous. The rulers of this place were worshipped as gods. They claimed they had descended from the sky, and their leader, the so-called God, never showed his face, always hiding behind a veil. His only command: make the slaves work faster. Build the pyramids at any cost. Delay and the tribal leader sneaked into the slaves' tents, hoping to gather information. Inside, they met a blind man who spoke with great wisdom. He revealed there were once 3 gods. Now only one remains. Delay asked, "How can this god be defeated?" The blind man replied, "He fears only one thing: a man with a special mark on his body, a mark that resembles the pattern seen in the stars. According to the prophecy, the man with the special mark would save all the tribes and free the slaves." At that moment, Delay was asked if he had such a mark on his body, but he remained silent. Meanwhile, he also discovered a heartbreaking truth. His father had been killed by the very people who had enslaved his tribe. Determined, Delay and his companions returned to their people. However, by now their presence had been noticed, and a battle broke out. During the fight, Delay's closest friend was killed. Before dying, he handed Delay his father's white rod. Filled with grief and rage, Delay vowed to seek revenge and free his people. Amidst the chaos, some of the enslaved people noticed strange markings on Eveleth's hand, patterns that looked exactly like the visible formations in the sky. Everyone was shocked and afraid. According to the prophecy, the one with this mark would bring salvation and freedom. Seeing this, the captors took Eveleth to their so-called god. The god's followers informed him, "A hunter is coming for this girl." Meanwhile, at dawn, Delay and his people disguised themselves as workers to infiltrate the slave camps. Soon, the enslaved mammoths, which were also being used for labor, became restless and started running wildly, causing massive chaos. The god, sensing danger, ordered his men, "Take Eveleth outside. If they do not submit, kill her." She was dragged out into the open, and Delay and his people froze in their tracks, watching helplessly. Then, the god himself emerged from the shadows, and his guards made an announcement. "Whoever knows this girl may step forward and take her. We promise not to stop you this time." Delay stepped forward and said, "I will take Eveleth with me. But what about the rest of my people?" The god coldly replied, "They belong to us now. They are our slaves." Hearing this, Delay refused the deal. Instead, he took the white rod, his father's legacy, and hurled it straight at the god. The rod pierced through the god's body, killing him instantly. Delay turned to the gathered slaves and tribes and shouted, "Look, he was nothing but a mortal, just like us. He felt pain, and now he is dead." Inspired by Delay's bravery, the enslaved people and the tribes revolted, and a massive battle broke out. Delay's forces fought fiercely and ultimately won. However, in the midst of the chaos, the man who had enslaved Delay's people shot an arrow at Eveleth, killing her. Enraged, Delay avenged her by killing the man responsible. Delay had come to rescue his people, but the cost of victory was heavy. He had lost many of his own. As he grieved over Eveleth's lifeless body, something miraculous happened. From a distance, Delay's mother, who had been watching over him, used her spiritual power. She sacrificed herself, giving her own life force to bring Eveleth back. Eveleth opened her eyes, revived once more. Before Delay and his people left, the tribe that had sheltered him gifted him seeds, saying, "Your father wanted you to take these back to your homeland and plant them." Delay honored his father's wish. Upon returning home, he planted the seeds in his village, and soon the land began to flourish. His people would never starve again. They would never have to wander in search of food and shelter. And with that, the story came to an end. Make sure to subscribe to FilmRevealDecoder and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. If you have a favorite movie you'd like us to explain next, type "next" in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.